YouTube family, and welcome to the weekend edition. We fancy it up on the weekends with David A. Gaines, who puts on an incredible job. Thanks so much for joining us. Just like during the week, we give out hugs, so come on. It's not cute, not knowing, and now we're going to know. Welcome to the weekend. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture. Let's talk about Chris Rock, who's going to be hosting Saturday Night Live this week. Let's talk about Jamie Foxx. If you haven't seen it, it is streaming now. Jamie Foxx, what had happened was he finally explains his medical mystery. He's joking, he's singing. I actually teared up from watching it, but Netflix is where you'll find Jamie Foxx, and he's nominated for a Golden Globe Award for Best Stand-Up Comedy. It's been 18 years since he's done stand-up comedy, and Jamie Foxx is amazing. Streaming now on Netflix. Sir Elton John tells all. He's got a new special that's airing on Disney Plus, Never Too Late. He has retired from show business and now he's looking at life and some of his medical issues. But Elton John, Sir Elton John, has had the most amazing career, and it is streaming now on Disney Plus. December 20th, mark your calendars for Mufasa. The Lion King story continues, and Blue Ivy Carter, the daughter of Beyonce and Jay-Z, plays Princess Kiara. She is growing up to be a wonderful woman, and these photos are from the red carpet premiere of Mufasa. You can buy your tickets now, everybody, in theaters December 20th. I always refer to Keke Palmer as my niece in my head, and now you can refer to her as a New York Times best-selling author. Keke Palmer has a book, The Secret to Controlling the Narrative. She's writing about her book, Master of Me, The Secret to Controlling the Narrative. It's a great book, great read on her life, going from a child star to where she is today. Did you know that the men are the best man? They got a bourbon Sable, Tay Diggs, Morris Chestnut, director Malcolm Lee, and Harold Perrineau. Yes, a Sable, a bourbon, the brown, whatever you want to call it, it's available in stores now. Well, Shonda Rhimes has done it again this March. It's a murder mystery set in the White House called The Residency. Uzo Aduba and Kendall Park play detectives investigating what's going on. Giancarlo Esposito was also in it. What is happening at the White House? And who got murdered? It's a murder mystery coming to Netflix in March. And I love this young woman, Sha'carri Richardson, the Olympic gold medalist, one of the fastest women in the world. When you check out these photos of her in Essence magazine, one of the most beautiful women in the world, she is gracing Essence magazine, looking fabulous. And now it's time for Ask Auntie, where you ask me questions. If you have questions, all you got to do is put them and leave them down in the comments. You know I need my readers. These are brand new ones that I got. I never pay a lot of money for these glasses. Oh, this is cute. This is my first time wearing them. They're cute. Okay, we're ready. Ask Auntie. Michelle Carter, 3403. Auntie Ginger, please send me information about your hair specialist. Okay, I suffer from traction alopecia, where I got a whole bunch of hair in the middle of my head. But the edges were leaving me. They actually left in the 90s, but it took you guys to point it out. Anywho, my hair is slowly coming in around my edges. I tell young people all the time, protect your edges, because when you get older, they're going to try to leave. But if you're doing hair damage, you're in trouble. What they do, if you're in Philadelphia, I don't know where you live, but in Philadelphia, she's located at 75th and Haverford Avenue. Blue Sage Hair Wellness. I get cold mask. I get things to stimulate the scalp with these steam treatments. It's all to make the scalp come back to life. Fortunately for me, my scalp wasn't dead, but it was just revitalizing, getting those nerves, and it is slowly coming in. This is the funny part. It's really not coming in gray. And I actually have the color that my mom had. Some people, their gray comes in great. Mine is slowly coming in, where it just looks like I have these little streaks of, I call it silver tinsel throughout my hair. But that's what they do. The hair mask, the conditioning, I keep it braided up. We keep the hair and the scalp moisturized. So that's the secret to what I'm going through, attraction, alopecia. Elna Miller, 6229, your skin is flawless. What are you doing for it? Girl, I'm gonna get old. We're all gonna get old, but we're gonna look good while doing it. I love Sunday Riley products. I love oil of Olay. I love serums. The key, no matter how tired you are, take that makeup off. Serums are good and moisturize. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. I do not care if you don't wear makeup. You must moisturize your skin, because I hear women say, I don't want to wear no makeup. You don't have to, but you better moisturize that skin so that you can look good too. But I'm a moisturizing that. Patricia Jones, 4918. Auntie, do you make a peach cobbler? I love a good peach cobbler. You better know that I get it from my mama. I make an excellent, and I ain't just saying that. There's two things I can do. I can talk and I can bake. I do, and I make it with lots of butter, sugar, and love. It's not politically correct, but it's good. It's good. It's good. This is from Lainey Snowden, 6750. Patty, it's conservative nails, a Philly thing. I'm a year younger than you and was super conservative, only wearing clear or ballet pink nails. During the time I was pregnant and during the first, until my son got into his teenage years, all I wore were French manicures. I don't really think that a conservative nail is a Philly thing. I do see women with extremely long nails, but if you're busy, laundry, you're cooking. You keep them at a nice length. Now, for some people, this is long. This is long. For me, it's perfect, and I actually had them cut down a little bit so I could do my Thanksgiving cooking. Now I got to go into Christmas cooking. I don't really think it's a Philly thing. I think you have to have your nails at the comfort level for you. I love nails. I love my hands to look good. So I'm trying to keep them at this point. But sometimes I be getting cute. What's my son say? Who do you think you are, Rihanna? He told me that one day. He said, you ain't Rihanna. Please go sit down and let your mother live. Okay. Carol Bryan, hello, Patty. Have you ever had a colonoscopy? Could you talk about the importance of getting a colonoscopy for women and men over 45 at the guidance of a medical professional? Carol, you have been going down my lane. You bowling down my alley. I'm getting one next year. The only thing that's keeping me, it's not that I think it's going to hurt, that you got to take a day. It's hard for me to sit down because I'm always working. I'm getting it done, though, next year. It's very important. We can make excuses for so much in our lives, but once we get to a certain age, certain things we need to do. This year, 2024, was the first year I got a breast exam in years, and I was embarrassed. And the doctor went through it. Thank God they ain't find nothing. But with the colonoscopy, early detection is the key, no matter what you go through. So get your colonoscopy. It's on my bucket list for 2025. I'm not going to put it off. Y'all might say, where Patty at today? Resting because I got to take that darn medicine. You got to clear out your system. But that's what has kept me, because I'm like, I got stuff to do. But in 2025, I'm getting one. And yes, it is important. Let me tell you something. Your health is your wealth. You could have all the money in the world, but if your health is jacked up, it means nothing. Thanks so much for joining us for the weekend edition. The guy, the force, the man who puts this all together is David A. Gaines. David, you do an incredible job. When you see that notification bell, that's when you know we're here. I'm going to get this right one week. Subscribe to the channel because you don't want to miss the week. You don't want to miss the weekend. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. This is the weekend edition. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Patty Jackson. Thank you, David A. Gaines. I am your auntie of pop culture.